I do think it's unfair. Like, I think it's unfair because Nicki Minaj is literally Nicki Minaj. She, do I want to say the queen of rap? I don't believe she's the queen of rap right now. You know what? I do. I do believe she's the queen of rap, but there was a time when I thought she would never be dethroned. That has completely changed in my mind. Is she still the queen of rap now? I would probably say yes. I don't think anybody is coming for her spot today, right now, to where she needs to be threatened. But obviously, I mean, is it obvious? Is it not obvious? Maybe she does feel a little threatened because of the way she's been acting these past couple years. Let's be clear. But when it comes to the longevity, when it comes to like everything that Nicki Minaj has contributed to the game, like I'm not going to downplay that. Like I'm not that stupid, okay? Hey y'all, my name is Gabby and I'm a girl that gets it. If you don't get it, I advise you to get with it. Today we're going to be talking about the Grammys because the Grammys were last night, and as you saw in the title, they're saying, not me, but they, okay, they're saying that they were playing on y'all bestie top during the award show. I mean, that's just what they're talking about. I don't know. But I do want to say I'm getting a little bit sick, so try to listen past my voice. It's a little nasally and irritating right now. But really, I called you about something else. So how about you just stay on topic, okay? Let's get right on into the video. Now, you may be asking, Gabby, did you know the Grammys were yesterday? And my answer would be not until I saw it on Twitter. And when I found out the award show was actually almost over, did I tune in when I found out? I mean, I turned it on and it was talking about something I didn't care about, so I turned it off. But I followed the rest of it on Twitter. I promise, okay? I know what I'm talking about. No, y'all, but I really had no idea it was the Grammys. I was just out here living my life and, you know, the whole Grammys was going down. But congratulations to all the winners. So many of the girls finally got some of the recognition I believe they deserve. Victoria Monet, the queen, the princess. I love her so bad. So bad. And she's just so fine that it's painful. So I needed her to win. So for her to win, you know, best new artist, even though she's not a new artist, but I kind of understand why they said that. Best new artist, and I believe her album won as well. Coco Jones won for ICU. Love that for her. Even Taylor Swift with her album and everything. Like, it was very cute. I liked a lot of the stuff that I was seeing, a lot of support that people were getting. It was cool. I did see something like Jay-Z was like, hell no, Taylor Swift was not supposed to win Best Album. And Renaissance was supposed to. Beyonce was in attendance. It was a whole thing. I don't know if I'm going to speak on that just because I don't really know how I feel about that yet. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan at all. I didn't even know what her new album was called. My next video is actually going to be on Taylor Swift because I do got some questions for y'all about her. But I literally thought her... Don't beat me up. If there's any Swifties watching this, please, okay? You know, she's on the big Eras tour, you know, one of the biggest tours I think ever. She's doing amazing with that. I think that's really amazing, honestly. But the album is called Midnights, right? The new album. Well, I thought that shit was called Eras because of the Eras tour. Like, I don't even know. The last song I remember from Taylor Swift is Bad Blood for sure. And that was like 7-8 years ago. And, you know, back in the day, the songs I used to like, that was the last time I was a Swiftie when I was like 14. So, I mean, get it how you live. She did her thing, whatever. I don't know. So I'm editing right now, y'all. And I had to educate myself a little bit. When I was talking about Beyonce and Taylor Swift and the whole, did Beyonce get snubbed for Renaissance? Taylor Swift won Best Album for Midnights. Taylor Swift won Best Album 4 times. Beyonce has the most Grammys of anybody ever, I believe. And she's never won Best Album for Lemonade and or Renaissance. It's getting weird. Even weirder, the last time a black woman won Best Album of the Year, whatever it's actually called, was 25 years ago with Lauryn Hill. And Whitney Houston was presenting the award. Like, literally a completely different era in time. Now, Taylor, I mean, she probably wasn't in charge of if she won or not. Well, you never know because people be doing what they do. But I'm not going to say she didn't deserve it, but I do think Beyonce deserved it. Renaissance literally took the world by storm. But the thing is, too, okay, Taylor's Big Eras tour is huge. Like it's literally like stopping the world. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Swiftie, like I said before. I don't know any Taylor Swift music at all. Like I genuinely could not name a song other than Bad Blood and the songs that I liked in like middle school and early high school. So, but I've listened to Renaissance down. Like I'm a Beyonce fan to a certain extent, but I'm not like a super fan. I'm not, you know, in the Beehive, whatever. I don't care about all that. But I like Renaissance. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching the tours happen and everything. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I can only show my support for Beyonce because I actually do show my support for Beyonce. For Taylor Swift, I don't show any support for her because I'm really not a fan. But that doesn't mean I don't like her, or you know what I mean? So I feel like that is a little strange, not having anything to do really with the video at hand. But I just wanted to throw that in because I didn't feel like it was clear before. So anyway, this video is not about her. It is about Nicki Minaj. Yay, y'all best friend. Oh my God. Now, I've seen like different reporting, so I'm not 100% sure which is true and which is not. I'm just telling y'all what the internet is saying, okay? They're saying that y'all good sis, okay, has had 11, I've seen anywhere from like 10 to 13 Grammy nominations. I don't know which one is true, but she's in the double digits with the Grammy nominations and 0 wins. Oh my God. Why is that? Why is that, you say? Honestly, truly, I don't really know. I know the Grammys is voted in, you know, the winners and everything are voted by, I don't want to say peers, but there's like a Grammy committee. I actually know nothing about the Grammy committee. I was like trying to read on the website, like, how does this shit work? Who is it? How do you get into it? How can I vote? Like, because the VMAs, you can vote, you know, but the Grammys, they're like, nah, we're going to tell you exactly who's winning, right? I don't know how that works, but it seems like they don't like Miss Nicki M, okay? Now, I also saw, and I didn't see this in real time, I actually saw it after the fact, is that the Grammys announced on their website that, so the nomination was for Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, the Barbie song from the Barbie movie, and I'll be like a Barbie, and I'm 10, so I pull in a kid, like Barbie, you know, if you know, you know, right? So that song was nominated, I believe, for Best Rap Song. I'm not sure of the category exactly, but it was up against a couple other songs, obviously. They did not win, but on the website, they reported that they won and then like immediately changed it. This is not Twitter. This is like the real Grammy website. Why is y'all making mistakes like that? Like, are they shading her? Do y'all think they shaded her? That was just so random. And Ice Spice is in the media right now too for trying to go at Miss Lotto. Ice Spice, sit this one out, okay? Because they're going to dog you out. I'm just saying. But I feel like they were shading her a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being messy. I am messy, so that's probably what it was. But I feel like that was so weird. And it was definitely unprofessional if, you know, she really did not win that category. And y'all just putting it on the internet like, oops, oops. My bad, girl. It was actually the other song that won. So yeah, I thought that was really funny. And I know she was pissed off about that too. Now, I saw somebody, they had a theory like, oh, she was supposed to win. She was set to win. That's why the website automatically put it. But they decided at the last minute to give it to the runner-up because of all Nicki Minaj drama. And I was like, oh, see, I don't know how the voting and the announcing and all that works. But I'm like, that could be a possibility. I mean, if they don't want somebody who's been in the negative public eye the past literally few days to win this big award, maybe that is something they would do. I don't know. I don't know, babe. What do y'all think about that? Do you think it's a possibility that they move like that? I think all these award shows are... The award show culture, other than like... No, just the award show culture in general. It's very sneaky. Like, you know, obviously it's who you know, it's the rooms that you're in. Those are the people that are going to win. And that's why a lot of black people were actually boycotting the shows over the past years because like we wasn't winning nothing. And then we was just getting snubbed for stuff that we definitely should have won, right? So now I feel like over the past few years, they have been changing that and trying to be more inclusive. But that's why, like, me, culturally, I really don't be like, oh, the awards are on. Like, I don't really give a fuck too much. Because I can watch the performances on YouTube the next day. Okay, that's, like, really it. And then Twitter is going to give me a play-by-play like they did last night. Okay, I don't really have to tune in. But, I don't know. Like, I feel like these award shows could move, they could move a little funny like that. And if they did, I would say, like, you know, I'm not a real fan of Nicki right now. That is completely messed up. Especially because it wasn't even a track by herself. It was with Ice Spice. So now y'all made Ice Spice look stupid too. And she really didn't have shit to do with it. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about that. I really wasn't sure what the vibe was with that situation. And then people were also saying, and this is just, you know, people in a drama. People just messy. We all just messy on Beyonce's internet, okay? People were saying, so Miley Cyrus won for her song Flowers. I can't buy myself flowers. And that's actually a bop. I really do like that song. And this was her first Grammy. So congratulations to her. I love that song a lot. So I feel like she actually did deserve that. It was very cute. I don't recall who all she was up against, but you know, she did her thing and I liked it. And I think she looked fire as fuck at the Grammys too. Like she looked good. But yeah, so Nicki, they trolling Nicki Minaj by letting Miley Cyrus get her first before Nicki because they had a whole tussle, and this is like years ago, y'all. So that's why it's so messy and stupid. But they had a whole tussle. Nicki Minaj called her a Purdue chicken. It was a whole big thing. But I think that was behind the VMAs because I don't remember exactly how it started, but I just remember like certain interviews and like tweets and stuff going back and forth. But I remember Miley saying like she didn't feel like Nicki Minaj was like a very nice person or a very nice girl. And like I said, Nicki was calling her a Purdue chicken and she made that song, Miley was good. And can I pay your bills like O'Reilly was good. Like it was a whole thing. And I don't remember what Miley Cyrus did to her, but they was going back and forth for a while. So everybody thought that was a low key because they're like, oh my God, Miley Cyrus got her first Grammy and Nicki Minaj is still looking how she looking. I don't know. So let me know what y'all think about that. I feel like it's completely unrelated, but it was just a little goofy, funny kiki about the whole situation. Another thing too, Miss Taylor Swift, like I said, won big last night and you know, kudos to her. Cool. I like it. If she like it, I love it. She had a whole drama with Nicki Minaj too over Twitter. Are you recognizing a pattern here with Nicki Minaj having Twitter beef with everybody with a vagina? Anyway, this was like years ago as well too. I think it was like 2015 or 2016. And this, I believe, was again behind the VMAs. Nicki Minaj, I could see why they might be blackballing her from these different award shows because she don't know how to act. Why are you mad at everybody? Sis, just lose gracefully, win gracefully, do everything you do gracefully. It's okay. All right. Anyway. So their whole drama, I think it was Bad Blood versus Anaconda, I want to say. And I believe it was Bad Blood that won. I don't even know, bro. And it was just a whole like Twitter beef misunderstanding. It definitely didn't have the same type of energy as Miley and Nicki, but you know, Nicki just had some sharp words for Taylor Swift when it came to a couple things. And you know, that's America's sweetheart. Don't touch her. Don't say nothing about her, okay? So they like, yeah, the Grammys, yeah. The Grammys protecting the girls. They letting the girls win. They letting Nicki Minaj fail. And it's all behind her own behavior, right? I don't know. I'm just telling you what the people said, okay? That's what the people said, all right? So I thought that was so funny and just ridiculous because, like, it's just a pattern of behavior that's just slightly crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just slightly crazy. Anyway, that's y'all fave, though. So, you know, back her up. Do what you got to do. But I'm really curious, like, why do y'all truly think that she is getting quote-unquote blackballed from the Grammys and award shows? Now, I do believe, so many people were saying, the Barbs were definitely saying, and I do agree with them, the Grammys is not the end-all be-all, and they're not going off of Nicki Minaj's music and her you know, presence and all the great things about her. They're just going off of her scandals, her drama and stuff like that, which is why they're not letting her win. I agree with that to a certain extent, but I definitely agree with the fact that the Grammys are not the end-all be-all. Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. Like, let's be so serious about that. She's paid, okay? She's more paid than any of us watching this video. And definitely me creating it, okay? She is paid. She has the streams. She has the monthly listeners. Like, she is way up there. She's a superstar. Like, that is not up for debate. Now, when it comes to that, like, it's just not, we're not going to play around like that's not the truth. Now, the whole drama and everything that's been going on in the past week or whatever, her versus Meg, it's not about if she was a superstar or not. It's about if she was running her mouth or not. So that's a whole different conversation. But when it comes to the star power of Nicki Minaj, like, that's literally Nicki Minaj. Let's be serious, because I could literally recite so many songs right now without no, like, you know what I'm saying? And so many of us could. But do y'all think they're really like, we don't want to give it to Nicki because of the political side? I can't actually understand how Nicki has never won anything. Her numbers is up there, babe. Like, her numbers is up there. For her not to win anything, it gotta be some type of industry. Like, she pissed somebody off. I don't know who it is. I saw too. Oh yeah. So I saw too that her last Grammy performance, this was again some years ago, she had got in trouble with, I believe, the showrunner or the producer for the Grammys when she did her performance, because she kind of stepped out of line. She did something she wasn't supposed to do. I believe she like performed part of a song that she wasn't supposed to. There's so many like different reports, so I'm not 100% sure. If you know for sure, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, she pissed that man off, okay? She pissed him off bad. And maybe that's why they do not mess with her to this day, because I also saw that he not even the boss no more. Like, I don't know if he doesn't work for them anymore or if he just is in another position. But they said, if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And that's for all time, okay? So I saw that and people were saying, oh, that was a factor. You know, she been talked about in these circles for doing this, this, and that. And, you know, it tracks. Like, they're not lying on her name. These are things that she did. And they don't like that. So they're showing her they don't like that by not letting her win anything, okay? I don't know how I feel about that, because like I said, I don't really know too much about that situation. But I do think it's unfair. Like, I think it's unfair because Nicki Minaj is literally Nicki Minaj. She, do I want to say the queen of rap? I don't believe she's the queen of rap right now. You know what? I do. I do believe she's the queen of rap, but there was a time when I thought she would never be dethroned. That has completely changed in my mind. Is she still the queen of rap now? I would probably say yes. I don't think anybody is coming for her spot today, right now, to where she needs to be threatened. But obviously, I mean, is it obvious? Is it not obvious? Maybe she does feel a little threatened because of the way she's been acting these past couple years. Let's be clear. But when it comes to the longevity, when it comes to like everything that Nicki Minaj has contributed to the game, like, I'm not going to downplay that. Like, I'm not that stupid, okay? Let's be clear. But that's, you know, that's Nicki Minaj. And they're like, no, we don't want her here. We don't want her winning nothing. And that's going to be that on that. Will that ever change? I have no idea. I think it'll have enough to, a lot to do with what goes on in her personal life. And somebody was saying too that her husband plays a factor, Mr. Kenneth Petty, and all the stain and disdain that his ass brings. It's also a factor because they don't want that type of image being associated with the Grammys as well. And I'm like, oh, that's different, because I mean, these celebrities get in trouble every day. You know, they be doing shit they not supposed to do. They be getting charges and all type of stuff, right? But those celebrities that really have them type of charges and stuff, they typically like to lay low and just make their money that they can keep making and go, right? There are like the Robert Downey Jr.'s who I think literally was like a coke dealer and nobody cares about it. But, you know, he's white. So what are you going to do? That man is white. What are you going to do? Okay, they don't care about that. But when it comes to the melanated, whether you black, brown, yellow, whatever, I don't know. The standards, the rules are a little bit more stringent when it comes to us, right? And so people were saying that was a factor. Like, they're going to smear, you know, put a smear on the Grammys because of this, this, and that, and this. I think that is the most likely, you know, thing that I kind of agree with. Like, that's what I'm leaning towards. Like, oh, okay, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. Okay, cool. Right? But she's been into it with like Rock Nation. Like, she be into it with people and publicly saying that, which is her right to do. But, you know, I don't know who's voting for the Grammys. Is Rock Nation voting for the Grammys? Obviously not, because Jay-Z was mad that Beyonce didn't win. So who is voting for the Grammys? Whoever it is, they don't like her. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I just felt like that was kind of a funny, weird situation. And I think like for the most part, we can come together, whether we a Nicki fan, a Barty gang, whatever, like the Barbs, it don't matter, the hotties, whoever, the Swifties, like Nicki Minaj is a superstar, and I feel like she could have won at least one Grammy by now. Something's going on. Something's going on. So let me know what you think it is, because there's so many different perspectives going around the internet, and they bring up stuff I didn't even know, like I didn't even hear of. So I don't know, girl. I don't know, but Nicki, like, she ate it when she said it, right? She ate it when she said it. Is this the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on? Is it my fault that all of you bitches gone? Shoulda sent a thank you note, you little hoe. Now I'ma wrap your coffin with a bow. Right? It's like she ate it when she said it, but it's aging like old milk. It's aging like old milk. Why? Because you yapping, talking, popping it. She's popping it, okay? That she don't need the Grammys and she don't need this, and people playing with her, this and that. But her hitbacks, the way she tries to, you know, defend herself, whatever the case, is just not really in her favor. And I feel like now it's becoming a laughingstock type of issue. Like, people was really playing with her on Twitter last night because the whole Grammy situation. But it was a lot of people defending her too. Like I said, I see both sides. I feel like she definitely deserved a Grammy by now. Like, not having one is crazy. All these nominations and not having one is crazy. And I think it is unfair. Like, it's a little weird. I cannot lie to you. I cannot lie to you. But let me know what you guys think about this topic. I feel like this could probably be a whole series of videos. Like, why was Nicki Minaj never given a Grammy? What did she do this time? What are they looking for? Why are they watching her? Why are they clocking her? Okay. But for now, that's all I got. All right. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.